What is going on, y'all? Happy, what is it, Tuesday? I mean, literally just got done with work about 5 minutes ago. Firing up a stream. One of our viewers, Ralph, had sent me this yesterday. This is a Pass 7 that opens in 1 minute and 7 seconds. So we're going to have some fun today watching this. I've already had a very productive morning. It is 12:02, so it's noon. Put in 8.5 hours at work. I already snowblowed the sidewalks and the driveway once today. There are winter storm warnings here, though. So it's supposed to snow another 8 to 10 inches. I've got the meatballs soaking in the marinara sauce already for meatball subs tonight. And, yeah, the Packers beat the Bears on Sunday. I've been saying all year, nothing else matters as long as we beat the Bears twice. Well, beating the Bears twice got us into the playoffs. We go to Dallas. As Mad Media mentioned in the chat here, we go to Dallas on Sunday to face the Dallas Cowboys, quote-unquote America's team. It is going to be a good game. Dallas seems to have an issue choking in the playoffs, so we'll see if that happens this year. But lots of storylines in the game, right? Mike McCarthy, who won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers in 2010, is facing off against his former team in the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Either way, the season turned out much better than I thought it would, with the youngest team in the NFL. And here they go. They are swarming the pass already. Let's see who gets it. There you go, Bears. Hell no. Go home, Bears, maybe. So we'll see. I'm not expecting us to come out of Dallas with a win. And if we don't, that's fine. The team is getting some experience, some valuable playoff experience. There we go. The pass was taken by light blue. Ralph said to expect some ash rallies on the pass or today, so we will see. We will see. They got a Gorgo in there super quick, and they're pouring through the pass. Let's go.
Fight.
As far as what kingdoms these are, no clue. No clue. I was sent the coordinates for a pass fight and told what time the pass opened. I have no background whatsoever on who is fighting who. But hey, it's better than watching me farm gems, right? Let's turn off simplified graphics, see what happens here. Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to win it all this year. As long as they stay healthy. I don't think the Eagles have fallen off lately. I don't think they're going to be an issue. And Detroit's just happy to be there. Right? First time in how many years that they've even been to the playoffs. I don't think Kansas City is what they used to be. Baltimore is looking tough. I mean, I'm thinking maybe Baltimore, San Francisco again in the Super Bowl, but I do think San Francisco would come out of that on top. Yeah, last year they got hit hard with injuries in the playoffs. That's kind of what killed them. But this year everyone seems to be healthy on the Niners going into the playoffs. So, they were the team of the '80s, right? So it'd be. I would not be overly disappointed if they won a Super Bowl here, 20, 30 years later. Pass just opened. How the fuck are there AFK marches there? I have no idea. This is your old kingdom? Nice. Nice, but yeah, I mean, they just got to come through the pass and clear out the AFK marches, and then they can push through. But all these marches back here, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just there to reinforce the pass, and they're not real marches. No, that's a Nevsky. That's a Guan. That's a Nevsky. That's a Nevsky. That's a Charles. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question, eh? I have no answers. Ravens are looking good, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Mr. George, welcome. If you're new here, if you haven't been here before, we are pushing to that 3,000 subscriber mark. If you're not subscribed, do it now. If you haven't hit that like button, that'd be appreciated also. It's 100% free. Costs you absolutely nothing. Let's shoot for the moon today, right? I'm in a good mood. Let's shoot for the moon today. Can we hit 100 likes today? Did I see Electro King in the chat? The man, the myth, the graphics legend, Electro King himself. If you need graphics made, he's the man, I'm telling you. He is a good soul, a nice person, a friend, provides great customer service, and the graphics he makes are absolutely insane. You'll notice on the right-hand side of the screen, all the archers scrolling through there. With the 2 new archers in there. Just got that from Electro King the other day. It costs us our sanity to hear you ask for likes. I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I didn't get down on my hands and knees and put the knee pads on and offer to suck people off for likes. Now, would I? No, I will not do that. I'd rather you hit dislike than put any knee pads on for anyone. But yeah, likes always help. Interactions. It's all about interactions in that YouTube algorithm. Whether it's people saying hello in chat, hello Pocket, Dracul. Whether it's people hitting that like button, hitting that dislike button, commenting on a stream, commenting on a video. It's all about interactions. The more interactions every live stream, every video gets, the more people get to hear my sexy voice. I'm already a different YouTuber, Alloys. Let's not be too different, right? Hey, I'm already a success, Pocket. I have more subscribers right now than I ever thought I would starting this out. I'm having fun whenever I stream with you guys. I have great people in the chat on a daily basis that are much smarter than me and can answer most any question anyone ever has better than I can. You know, it's all about fun. If you're not having fun doing something, don't do it. Life is short. We got at least 2 or 3 hours in us today. It depends how soon I have to get out and snowblow again, or when the meatballs are ready on the dinner, which I will have to go and stir every so often here. Congrats, VIP 16, nice. The grind for anyone is really, really long unless you're willing to invest hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in this game. I mean, the Arvixes, the Babas, they still got to grind though too. But yeah, the grind is never ending for gear. And they have made it that way with the new levels on gear as well. What's up, Yafi? Now, we did go through the last couple of days and we did some calculations, right? We got Ash at 5355. I need exactly 150 sculptures to expertise Ash. So that's going to be 90 in a second place MGE and 60 in a third place MGE. I saved 150 goldies though, just in case I got to invest into them, invest more into them. Like if the third MGE with Ash takes place while we're fighting in KvK, for example, you know, I might need to invest some goldies into him so that I have him for rallies when that fighting takes place. That said, all the rest of the golds I had, I put straight into Herman Prime. He's at 5523, but we won't be expertising him until we spin the wheel at least one more time. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I think those two are probably semi-usable on the field. But, you know, the recharge, the Karak ceremony, everything, every Goldie helps out. With the new equipment system, I don't know how long I'll be stuck on 2 marches. If I should be making infantry and archer sets all legendary. So, the best value in the game is that purple archer set, in my opinion. So if you need an archer set, I would go purple archer set first, and then focus on legendary set for your cavalry. You know, that said, some of that cavalry gear, I mean, on my third cavalry march, I still got purples on them, right? I mean, I think this is health, or that's defense. That's defense. I mean, some of these purple pieces are not half bad. But yeah, I would agree with Captain there. If you're not a rally or garrison player, absolutely get your gear all made and then work on the levels. Because you're going to need to accumulate iconics just to level those up anyway, and that's multiple KvKs. Oh man, if these guys on the right can take that pass, there's a lot of AFK marches back there. I have not seen any rallies come through yet, but in this chaos, it's hard to tell, right? Yeah, crit archer purple equipment is the same as uncrit legendary archer equipment in essence, you know, minus the KvK helmet and KvK weapon. So if you're a low spender and you're working on archers, do that purple stuff and you know, get your legendaries for your infantry and for your cavalry. Absolutely. Yep, I think I got you in the next MGE. I'd have to check my notes, but next MGE's fairly well set. Not many people are really going for Ash. Most people are focused on infantry stuff, but our top 3 will still be the Smart Alpha and Noob and myself, so that we can have at least 2 or 3 people with Ash prior to fighting breaking out. Well, I'm right, Alloys. I mean, if you're facing 960, you're going to get spanked either way. If you're facing 2605, 2489, I mean, if you're facing those super spending or super active kingdoms in Season of Conquest, you could have proc legendary stuff and you're still going to get your ass kicked. Is there an Ash Rally in there somewhere? I see a little rally logo here, but I can't tell. Yeah, I already did, Captain. I already did. You and Hub said, don't worry about us. So I'm not. Everybody wants fucking infantry this next MG. I miss KvK so bad. Yeah, we're a few days away ourselves. We are registered for Tides of War, and we took a poll, and everyone wants to do Tides of War. So let the micromanaging by leadership begin. Right? I'm not looking forward to that. There's so much crap to micromanage in Tides of War that. But you know that's what I have R4s for, right? We're gonna delegate that shit. I am in Apo's Boom Boom chat. Is there something going on there I need to be aware of? May I join your kingdom? I already answered you. Level 7 pass. That's 1, 2. Is this the same KvK? Yeah. Yeah. Where are we? What's up, Gumbo? Yeah, 1093, 4,500 active CH25. Okay, yeah. Well, they can only bring what, 800 into that KvK? They're, yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I would wager that a fair number of those are farm accounts. I think maybe Yafi's going to do Diplo this KvK. We can promote Yafi to R4 and assign him to Diplo, right, Captain? Bloody Madness. What's up, dude? Good to see you. For the win, welcome. Sorry, administrative duties at the same time here. I have no no idea what KvK this is, to be honest with you. I was sent the link and told this pass opened at noon Central Time today. 18 UTC. So here we are. What KvK are we playing? We're doing Tides of War. Mr. Weedy says, please no. I'm scared also. Want to see how kingdoms perform without 1,000 farms filling? Well, not only that, right? But once you're in KvK, you can only get resources from the 800 players that are in the KvK. From what I understand, Lion from 1093 was telling us this the other day. You can't even go back to home kingdom to get resources from other governors that are not registered for that same KvK you are. So that's a bit of a change. Now, somebody on Appo's stream yesterday said that they're going to fix that so people can go back to the home kingdom and get resources from anyone. But for this KvK coming up, how is that going to impact, 1960, 1093, 2605? People better plan ahead and plan accordingly and get those resources stockpiled before they get into that KvK map. This is an HA KvK. Okay, thank you for the win. Appreciate that. So this past 7 opens, and then in 3 days, the Kingsland will open. Sal says, hey, 93 brothers, we're going to meet soon. Let's have a fun KvK. Anytime you have fighting KvK, there's an opportunity for fun, right? 900 kingdoms, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Alloys. And it's kind of a shame that they got 2 match not found and couldn't do at least one more KvK with all their players, right? I mean, that... We could put a tinfoil hat on and talk conspiracy about this whole thing, but maybe we won't go there today. Yeah, don't shut up, Yappy. Shut up. Somebody mute him for 5 minutes. He said even 1029 will be able to beat 1090. No, unlikely. Very, very unlikely. But yeah, no match found, 2 consecutive KvKs, and then Lilith drops a bombshell last week saying, 800 players per KvK. Oh, and by the way, this starts on the 8th. Pioneer event. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, don't care about that. Yeah, 900. We're making this change on January 8th. And when did this email come? January 3rd. So it gives kingdoms like 1093, who no match found, 2 consecutive KvKs, are going to be forced into a KvK. Hey, you guys have 5 days to figure this shit out. That just is not right. It is not right. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming for months now because they hinted at it in prior communication. But, yeah. Hey, 5 days from now, you're going to be forced into a KvK, so figure it out. That just doesn't sit well with me. Well, they should be able to make a match with that. Absolutely, Pete. Pocket, I mean. Sorry, Pete. Pocket. But, I mean, you take 800 governors from 1960, the power is going to be much, much higher than 800 governors from 1093. I'm right there with you, Jason. I would have expected at least 30-day notice so that they could have planned accordingly. Because 5 days to adjust for that is just, it ain't right. It ain't right. All right, some of these AFK marches are starting to wake up now, I believe. It's hard to tell if there's a rally on this pass. Let's check to see if we got any reports anywhere. Let me slide the screen over a little bit so you can still see some action. Nothing in Apo's chat. No, that's Fight Club. Nothing in Apo's chat. Nothing in Plato's chat. There is a rally hitting it. I can't quite tell what the rally is, though. Yeah, I would agree. Not as strong as 1960. Alois is saying they couldn't make a fair match with them having 4,500 accounts. No one else is anywhere that close. That makes perfect sense, though, Alois, right? What you're saying makes sense. I'm just saying to give a big kingdom, an established kingdom, with the history 1093 does, 5 days notice that this change is going to be implemented, it doesn't sit well with me. All right, Vaz, appreciate that. Yeah, if you got, I mean, you guys are busy fighting, though. Don't go out of your way to send me reports. You got more things, more important things to worry about than sending me reports. If you can send me reports, I'm absolutely happy to take them and very grateful. But at the same time, you know, you fighting, focus on your fighting first. I don't want you to get sad-faced because you're sending me a report. It's an Ash Rally by Boogie Miller. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously always there's different perspectives there, right? Maybe they would have got another no match found. Maybe they wouldn't have. I mean, if 365 got into a KvK, you think they could definitely get 1093 into a KvK. I doubt we'll see 93 versus 1960, 1 versus 1. But I mean, with that change, you know, everyone's talking, oh, 1960 and 2605. Somebody said yesterday they've already agreed to team up, you know, before the KvK matchup is even announced. You know, those two against 1093 is what I'm hearing. But we'll see. We'll see. It's all there is no 1v1 KvK. This is true. Well, there was, right? 1960 versus 2489 when all those other kingdoms agreed just to stay out of it. I don't see enough poison stacks. They're doing it wrong. Amen to that. More archers, man. We need more archers on the field. But to your point, Thunder, yeah, I think people have been manipulating matchmaking for a long, long time now, and this is the answer for it. It's going to take Kingdoms time to adjust, but hey, Landwalk, I use OBS for streaming. In my description, in my video description, there is a link to my streaming and gaming setup. So if you click on that, you can see all the different stuff that I use to live stream and play games, right? This is a picture of my setup that I'm quite proud of. A few things have changed. We got a different keyboard. We went back to a wired mouse instead of a wireless mouse. But in essence, that's where I'm sitting at this very second. Sent you an in-game PM. Is it safe to read on stream or not? Who to invest in, Zook or Herman? It depends who you have now. I mean, if you're only running one Archer March and you've already got Boudica, ZL, I'd say there's no need to get Herman at this time. You know, if you're running 2 or 3 Archer Marches, or you're going to 6, 7 marches in a KvK, then yeah, you definitely want Herman. But Zhugliang is... You want as many of him on the battlefield as you can. That AoE damage is amazing. If you got Boudica and you're only going to run 1 march, you could really go for either of those. You're probably going to do better long term with ZL than you are with putting Herman behind Boudica. But, you know, your kingdom's probably going to say, oh, do Herman, because of the debuffs. Herman's outstanding. Looks outstanding. I haven't used him myself yet. But it's hard to beat Boudica ZL for a single Archer March. Very, very hard. How to join my kingdom? Send me a message on Discord. Discord link is in the bottom. There are some questions I would ask you, but we're about 2 days from going into KvK matchmaking, so we're pretty much locked down at the moment. We will be recruiting again after our KvK. Reports in your DMs. Fantastic. Fantastic. Ash ZL. Wow. Very nice. Which was that, the first one we looked at or the second one? There's a Henry Ash. Whew. Whew. There's Ash the I think we looked at that one already. Yeah, get Constantine out of there. Get Constantine out of there. All the fighting that's taking place right at the pass I mean, if I was them, I'd get an AoE commander in there with Gorgo. Heracles. Herman Ash is even doing good. Look at that. Yeah, I think, Aloys, I would agree. I think long term, this is the way to go. The only thing that upsets me about it, right, is the 5 days notice that many kingdoms got, specifically 1093, because it's going to impact them the greatest. You know, it's hard to plan accordingly when you have 5 days notice to a big change like that. That's my only issue with how this was rolled out. What's up, Woken? I'm sorry if I'm missing chats here. I'm trying to pay attention and look at reports at the same time too. And my wife is much better at multitasking than I am. When we had kids, she could feed a baby and talk on the phone and make dinner and take the dog outside all at the same damn time. Herman YSG, well, YSG's good behind anyone, Big Kane, right? I mean, YSG, I've absolutely loved YSG since day one. And I know you from you're a streamer too, Big Kane. If you guys don't know Big Kane yet, there's a link to his YouTube. Go and subscribe to him as well. We gotta support these small streamers. Keep everyone growing, right? I mean, small streamers unite. I do not use Stream Elements. Oh, okay, Stream Elements. Yeah, that's for notifications. That's for like the scrolling tickers on the bottom for subscribers, donations, and top donations. If somebody donates money or memberships, you'll see a pop-up appear. That's what I use Stream Elements for. So Stream Elements kind of monitors the chat a little bit, and if it sees somebody donates money, there will be a pop-up that appears there. Nightbot is kind of like the moderator, right? You know, there are different commands that you can use with an exclamation mark in front of them, and they will pop out different things, right? Like Mad Mania there. He is British, so he's always grumpy from not seeing the sun. Hey, Woken, new member. Thank you, Woken. Appreciate you. If you are not already on my Discord, sign up for my Discord. You now have access to the Touchdown Club as long as you link your Discord account with your YouTube account. Absolutely, Big Kane, anytime. Anytime. You know, the small streamers gotta support each other. I mean, there are people that don't like my music. There are people that don't like me, and I'm okay with that. I'm an old man, right? I'm 53 years old, and I'm fine with that. You know, the thing is, if they're not watching me, I want them to go watch somebody else to keep this community strong and you know, keep moving the game forward, right? So if they're not watching me and they're watching you and they like you better, hey, I'm fine with that. Totally fine with that, as long as they're watching someone. I do my best, Woken. I appreciate the kind words, sir. But yeah, I mean, starting out streaming is hard, you know. If you go back and you look at my first ever live streams, they are absolute garbage. But, you know, every single day, just try and improve one thing. Whether it's a new graphic or a new emoji or a new icon. And if you're looking for graphics, Electro King can certainly assist you in that department. What's up, Viper? Hope all is well with you. If that's the Viper, I think. How's 1052 doing? Y'all surviving there? Apo is a good dude. Apo is a good dude. Uh-oh. We've got a Flavius in garrison now. If that's getting hit with archers, look out. I think John Wick is very happy doing what he's doing in real life. I mean, he was a phenomenal content creator, and but he's a young man too. He's got a life ahead of him, a career ahead of him. And for him to do what he did for this community and for the game and for me as well, personally, right? If it wasn't for him, I would not have been in 1052 on the Season 3 Osiris League Championship team. I love John Wick with all my heart, and if he wants to come back to this game, thank you for the subscription info. If he wants to come back to this game and play in a smaller kingdom, hey man, we definitely love to have him here. But as long as he's happy, that's the best thing. Whose KvK is this? It's a Tariq Pakal rally. Okay. What did that graphic just do to my... wait till the explosion comes if they take this pass, right, Reaper? But yeah, Wick played this game very aggressively during the COVID times. But once COVID was over and he could get back to work, doing his job, doing what he is very talented at. Plus he's got a girlfriend. He's a young man. You can't. My oldest son is older than John Wick. Okay, so he's a young man with a girl, with a career. Whatever he's doing, wherever he's at, I hope he's happy. I don't quite know exactly all the kingdoms in this KvK, to be honest with you, Reaper. Maybe Dracul can fill us in. Or one of the guys in the KvK can fill us in. Yeah, and I mean, my go-to creator now, if I want to know anything about, pairings or what to do with equipment, is Seawell. All right, Big Kane, have a good one. Have a great day at work. Grandpa Lambo, that's me. Although I have no grandkids as of yet. Got Gorgo back in the past. Let's see. Some open field marches. Scipio Lucci, Nevsky Joan on the right. Ooh, this guy taking deads. Dude, heal your hospital, man. Heal your hospital. Jason says, Tides has been a nice change of pace. No crazy skills you have to swap. It has an early KvK feel to it. That's nice. That's nice. Because we're going into a Tides of War here in just a few days. My Ash is not yet expertise. I'm exactly 150 gold heads away from maxing him, which is a second place in the next MGE and a third place in the MGE after. Now, I do have 150 golds that I could max him as soon as fighting breaks out, but we should have one more MGE where I'll get a second place, so I'll get at least 90, and then maybe only have to invest 60 in him. Yeah, he generally does have the English subtitles on his stream. I hate to break away from this pass and see what's going on at the other level 7 pass, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So this is the bottom. So what do we got here? We got wind and water. And at the top, it looks like Earth took that pass up there. There's not much fighting going on up here. It's more pass defending. Is that a Boudica in the pass? Or am I glitching out? So we've got 2 decent pass battles going on here at the moment. We'll focus down here since this seems to be where the players in chat are actually fighting. Oh, and the sound is glitched out now. Yeah, all these troops right at that pass. You put some AoE commanders in the pass, Gorgohera, you're gonna get good value there. If you rally the pass with Ash ZL or a Henry ZL, you're going to get good value there from the AoE if you can keep that rally full. I know our last KvK, I was constantly sending Henry ZL rallies at the pass, and the AoE damage that you got was absolutely insane. You report in DMs, in-game PM. Ooh. Ooh. Ouch. I think that's the one where they swapped out to Flavius for a bit, right? It looks different from this side, right? Because 2.5, 1.9. Okay, that's completely different reports. Okay. I couldn't tell you, Yafi. That's why I ask before every single MG who's working on what. Because people will max commanders and not tell me, and I can't go by what somebody was working on 4 MG cycles ago. Yeah, AoE is definitely a factor. If all of these troops on the top side would wake the hell up, I mean, I don't know what half of these guys are doing just sitting there. There have been a couple. Reaper. Nope. We're looking for him. I forget who sent him. There you go. It's the Ash CL. There's another Ash ZL. Herman Ash. And I think this is the last one, right? Yep, KvK. Swarm everything. That's my motto. You know, that said, if this is a heroic anthem, right, and it looks like it is, Pass 8 opens in 3 days. How much do you really want to invest in Pass 7? That's the question that these alliances will be asking themselves in about 5 to 8 hours, right? How much do we really want to invest in Pass 7 when Kingsland opens in 3 days? I think they were just testing pairs at that point. Yeah, we'll be in Tides of War next, ourselves. Just time to, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, who can fill the pass with the most farms? Who can fill the forts with the most farms? But this open fielding will probably die off in, I would say 3 to 4 hours. Sent me a DM with the kingdoms in this KvK. Is that it? Yep. So 1446 and 2302 on the bottom right. Looks like 2098 and 2098 was Imperium at the time of the screenshot, and 2973 on the bottom left. Actually, I'm going to grab a quick picture of this. What image is this? Oh yeah, we can get rid of that one. There we go. Looking boom boom chat. I think that, yeah, that's the same one we got. Thank you. Only one Archer March? I'd say Boudica ZL. You can put YSG behind other marches like Alex, or I mean, YSG can still give you a ton of value, and he's very versatile. Yeah, if you're just running one Archer March, Boudica ZL. Yeah. You're doing it on purpose, Dracul, trying to confuse me. Which isn't hard to do. 68 watching, 62 likes. If you're here and you haven't smashed that like button yet, hit it now. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Click that like button. Thank you. If you're not yet subscribed, now's the time. It's 100% free. Costs you absolutely nothing. Comes a counter rally, or they're rallying a flag. We'll see where that goes. Yeah, it looks like a counter. Oh, yep. I would agree with the alloy statement there, Reaper. Sorry, I missed your question. I mean, you just have to make sure you bring in the right farms. Especially in the 1-2 Alliance Kingdoms, you still have 300 farms in there filling. 400, 500 farms in there filling. This change hurts most those big kingdoms like the 1846, right? 1093, 1365. We're going to leave you on the screen for a second. I have to go stir the meatballs, so I'll be right back. And that's not an acronym for anything. I'm making meatball subs tonight for dinner, so be right back. Oh yeah, I mean, when you have a kingdom with 4,000 CH25s in it, and they can have 2,000 or 3,000 farms just filling flags and just filling rallies, that's huge. No, I'm doing meatball subs for dinner. It's not a metaphor for anything. And the longer they sit and simmer in the sauce, the more flavor they will have. Of course, everything's better with jalapenos, but my wife and kids don't like jalapenos, so we'll just be putting those on mine. I want to see these guys in purple, and no offense intended to anyone who's fighting here in the blue. I want to see these guys in purple take the pass so that all these AFK marchers get just freaking torched. I agree there, Alloys. I see we watch KvK after KvK, and I see so many people getting resources in the middle of Kingsland fights, or in the middle of Past 7 fights, or, it's absolutely ridiculous. People do not plan ahead, they do not plan accordingly, and that's gonna bite people in the ass. This is a HA, Kojo. Careful how close the jalapeno. You're bad, Reaper. You're bad. Top right side are mostly reinforcing marches. Okay. So if they get through the pass, those are the easy ones to target, right? Yeah, if they run out of resources, what can they do at that point? Fill rallies and fill flags and just take deads. So, Captain, we're talking those bigger kingdoms that are going to be impacted by the 899 limit. Only those 899 will be able to transfer resources between each other. From what I understand, anyway. You can't go back to home kingdom and get resources from somebody else who's not included in that KvK. Tell me they put Hera, did they? I think that would be best. If they put Hera behind Gorgo. I have not played stratagems myself, so unfortunately I have no advice for you there, Michael. Now, a kingdom like ours, right? We're not going to be impacted at all. Where are we? Rankings. Individual power. I mean, our top 700 and, what is it, 899? I mean, there's literally no impact here. I don't know that we even have 899 players. We'll soon find out, but... yeah, I mean, the vast majority of these now are off the map even. There we go. There we go. Everybody can come into KvK. And we still have room left for another 250. Yeah, that's a good question, Pocket, is how are some of these kingdoms going to handle that? Deadweight, obviously, you don't want in your KvK. Rogues, obviously, you don't want in your KvK, but if you put them in another KvK, in another domain, I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Joe? Apo has a video on stratagems? Perfect. Perfect. There you go, Michael. I mean, I've always liked Heroic Anthem. I've never had an issue with that. Even the fog, right? Because if all I would do is fog all day while I'm working, and it generally anywhere from, I think the fastest I ever cleared fog was 26 hours, and anywhere from 26 to 60 hours to clear fog. Yeah, if you put rogues in another domain, you're going to ruin somebody else's KvK. But at the end of the day, you got to look out for your own kingdom. So I don't know. That's a tough choice. I'm glad it's not one I have to make. Based on this change, it's unlikely I would ever go to a Super Imperium Kingdom myself. Again. I had my fun in 1039 and 1052, and I'm very happy where I'm at. Report again in DMs. So the trade is fairly even at the pass. I mean, as even as you can get. Are these guys accidentally swarming the pass? Did they target the pass? I mean, you get Hera in there. That's a lot of AoE damage they're gonna do. Now this is a different perspective, right? Saw you signed up for Tides. What's the seed power? We're a DC kingdom right now. So with only 100 kingdoms able to register for Tides of War, we may get thrown into KvK with A, B, CC kingdoms. My wife just got home, so you hear the dog all excited in the background. But yeah, we're fine with that. I really do not want to be the lead Diplo guy for the camp, nor does anyone in 1029 at the moment. So, if we're in a KvK with an A seed, with a B seed, and they want to take lead on Diplo and do all the work and make the maps, hey, you go for it. You go for it. Maybe they don't have a Hera? Yeah, I don't know, Jason. Yeah, you can see on those two different reports how different they are based on, it's and we experienced that last KvK too. We had some incredibly insane reports with AoE damage, but then the other kingdom we were going against, they'd share their side of the report, and it was even. So what's up, Tech? Yeah, I know people swear by Gorgo Constantine, but I've never been a fan of that, because you got to keep it full with infantry then. I like Hera for the aspect that you can just shovel anything in there, and the AoE damage that Hera gives. I hope you get into KvK with 3022. I hear this body guy absolutely loves to. Hey, yeah. If we're allies and somebody else wants to do territory, I'm all for that. As long as it's, split evenly and we get our fair share of crystals. Totally fine with that. Hey, Victor. I absolutely hate territory. We have people in our alliance that will do territory. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Double rally incoming. Oh, are we set up to double rally now? I don't know. We went up against Gorgo Hera last KvK and we couldn't crack it in a level 7 pass. But that was when Gorgo first came out. I mean, Gorgo is friggin' broken when she first came out. I'm sorry. So, doing my due diligence, right? We sent this KvK out today. Do not attack other players and PK players in Lost Kingdom. Stay on territory. We track stats. Pay attention to markers and emails. I mean, this is not stuff you should have to send out to people doing their 14th KvK, but Yafi's in the alliance, so we had to. Pay attention to rallies and flags. Fill with the correct troop type. Don't fill from distance. If you go offline, make sure you're in a safe zone. Don't bubble on the front lines. Always have some jackass that ports to the front and then bubbles and goes offline. Let the high-tech power players take front first. And this is different than a lot of kingdoms. We have no specific kill or dead goals for players to hit. We do ask that you make every effort to be online when fighting takes place. Most specifically for pass openings and holy sites. If you can't make it for a pass opening, please ensure you are proactive with your communication and communicate that to an R4 so we can plan accordingly. If you're not communicating with us and you're not participating when critical fighting takes place, you can expect to be asked to leave the kingdom after KvK. I mean, it's simple. It's simple, right? We want to be able to plan and know who's going to be online when fights like this one here take place. And if you're not telling us in advance that you can't be there, we can't plan accordingly. Black Panther, thank you for the $9.99. We'd fucking clap their cheeks. No lube needed. Destruction. They wouldn't know what hit them. Right. But yeah, I am sad you didn't get your matchup with 1093 Panther. But you guys are lucky you got into the KvK before they put that $8.99 cap on it. So this is the last KvK 2268 is going to experience with every single CH25 in the game.
I heard 1029 trying to fight 1960 nerd face.
Hey, we played 60 MX in an Ark of Osiris match. We kept it close. We only lost by 55,000 points. We kept it close. We held on to one of our obelisks for the entire match. Okay, hit me up on Discord. We can talk. We won't be recruiting till after the KvK we've just registered for, though. What's up, Only Farmer? There are links to Only Farmer and Black Panther in here as well. If you're not subscribed to those guys already, go and do it. Maybe it's just Panther? But yeah, I mean, you got to watch Only Farmer because we're still waiting for her to follow through on her promise to Zero Bloody Madness. So go and subscribe. That could happen any day. And if you don't know Black Panther, he is available for hire. If you need a Zig stolen at the end of KvK, check out Black Panther Gaming. But yeah, in my Discord, you can find me easily. We can certainly talk about migration. But like I said, we have 1 day and 4 hours before we get into matchmaking. So unless you're ready to fight in 1 day and 4 hours, maybe best to save up your resources in your bag so that after KvK, we can talk again. So for your Zig stealing needs, it is a low price of $1,000 for the Zig at the end of KvK. If you're looking for First Occupation and Chronicle and Zig, we're talking $2,000. And those prices are only going up every day. He's gonna have to be buying diapers and formula real soon here. And that shit's not cheap. Even at Costco, that shit's not cheap. I mean, when you have a baby, you start out buying those packs that have like 96 diapers in them, right? And then slowly, as they get bigger, the packs that you buy have less and less diapers in, but they don't cost any less. You know, so yeah. Yep, you would send me the money. I'll take my 15%, then get it over to Panther. Unlimited supply, that would be nice, right? So back in the day, right, I don't remember when my sister was born. She's only 2 years younger than me. But I remember when my brother was born. My mom still used cloth diapers and washed them by hand daily. There were no disposables used in my house. Now, my wife and I, hell to the no on that one, right? It was all disposable diapers. Well, when you first have a baby too, it's like, oh, look, they peed a little thimbleful. Let's change the diaper. You know, by your third kid, it's like, oh man, no, the inside of this diaper is not even wet yet. Wait till he fills it up, then change the damn diaper. Your first kid too, you get all the fancy stuff, right? You get that diaper genie, you get the changing table, you get all that fancy stuff. 99% of the time, you just end up throwing the kid on the floor and changing the diaper on the floor. I mean, I'm not walking halfway across the house to the kid's bedroom to put him on the fancy changing table to change the diaper. No. No, we're gonna plop right down here on the floor. I'll change your diaper right here. And boys, you got to watch out for those boys, right? Because that little thing can erupt at any time. I never had a problem with my two boys, but man, they got my wife several times. What's up, Jolene? You and Tech are taking notes. Yep, we got that diaper genie, but yeah, oftentimes it's like, oh, screw this. It won't be long. Oh, congratulations. My kids are, 27, 24, and 20. So it's been a while. I'm waiting for grandkids, but yeah, they got to get married before I can have grandkids. Your kids ask you what it was like to play with dinosaurs. Well, I mean, half of the toys we played with in like the 70s and the 80s, they're like outlawed now, right? Like lawn darts. You know, I remember lawn darts and all that stuff, but and my God, you're such a bad parent nowadays if your kid rides a bike without a bicycle helmet on. It's like, man, you know how you know how far I would bike or how fast I would bike or how many times I fell off my bike? Well, I mean, maybe that explains why I am how I am today, but at the same time, you know, you send your kid out on a bike now without a bicycle helmet on, and oh my God, you're the bad parent. You get the Karens down the street, and the police are getting called, and flag rally. They're trying to draw you away from the pass. I'm sorry, I'm not checking these DMs as frequently as I should here. Tariq Picala seems to be working best for him. Gorgolucci? Juicy. Come to the Netherlands, it's normal not to use a helmet. Yeah, I mean, you know, and drinking out of garden hoses. I mean, the neighborhood I grew up in, they all had kids around my age, right? So we'd all play outside till the streetlights came on, then you knew you had to go home. When you needed a drink, you didn't go into somebody's house and ask for a bottle of water. You grabbed a freaking garden hose and you chugged down a half gallon of water and you went right back to playing. Do I say Lucci wrong? I took 2 years of Chinese in high school, but I forgot it all. And the teacher was only 2 years ahead of us in her college course. So she didn't know much. It was fun though. We made Chinese food every Friday. Did that rally even get to the flag? Still remember when phones had buttons? Dude, phones didn't used to have buttons. They used to have rotary, man. Rotary. I remember the rotary phones. Half of these kids nowadays, you put a rotary phone in front of them, they couldn't dial it. Or they couldn't even tell you their home phone number because it's programmed into their phone. Exactly, Thunder. Dials. And I remember the first cell phones, they were the size of a briefcase. Leo chair. Minus the R. Leo Chi. Leo Chai. Always thankful for being brought up the old way. No technology till you were 15. Yeah, so I mean, my kids, when they wanted cell phones, I got them a track phone. Got them a track phone, put several hours and minutes on it, and said, "Here you go." You know, you need to understand that a phone is not free. That minutes are not free because they didn't used to be free, right? You got 300 minutes, or you got so many text messages. That text messages are not free. So they all got a track phone, and I put several hours of minutes on each phone and said, "There. If you want to go crazy texting your friends, it's on you. You will then have to mow lawns to earn money to buy more minutes for your phone. You will have to babysit to earn money to buy more minutes for your phone. You'll have to shovel snow to earn money to buy more minutes for your phone. I bought you the phone. I put a couple hours of minutes on there. It's up to you." You know, and I think they all learned from that and understood that, okay, this is money. Every time I make a phone call, it's minutes. Every time I send a text message, it's minutes. You know, nowadays, all the unlimited plans out there, it's quite a bit different. But back when they were young and they wanted their first phone, it was, you know, all these plans were like, you know, 500 text messages and 300 minutes of talk time per month, things like that. Hey, Takashi. Yeah, paying for the first internet I had to call long distance to get on America Online. That was expensive. Appreciate that, Captain. Yes. Hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. Welcome to the stream. If I haven't welcomed you yet, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. It's 100% free. Costs you absolutely nothing. Helps me out tremendously. Free calling and texting. Was there free calling and texting after 7 p.m.? Exactly, Bob. I mean, everything nowadays is throwaway, right? You buy a flat screen TV, it lasts maybe 3 years, you throw it away. I think my parents had the same big ass tube TV probably for 20, 30 years. When it broke down, you took it to a TV repair shop. When your washer broke down, you got it fixed. You know, it is definitely a throwaway society these days. Hell, man, I ran a BBS on a 300 baud modem on a Commodore 64. And BBS stands for Bulletin Board Service. It's kind of like the old Reddit, right? People would call up, and regular phone line. People would call up. If it was busy, they'd have to call back and try and get on. But you could read messages from other people, write messages to other people, and you know, it was kind of like a Reddit of its day. But that was a 300 baud modem back in 84, 85. Yeah, I've been lucky with the LG flat screen that I purchased. I mean, and it's crazy just the prices. I mean, I probably paid $1,000, $1,100 for this 42-inch LG flat screen back in 2010, and it still works just fine. So I'm still using it. You know, but years later, I buy a 50-inch flat screen for $300. It's got all the bells and whistles and Netflix and all that crap built into it. right, we are going to leave it here for a second. My wife is home from work, and I just want to go say hello. So I will be right back. We're just going to leave it right here on the screen. See what happens. Be right back. Okay, thank you for your patience there. Just had to touch base with my wife and, do the husband thing, right? Make sure that she's not feeling ignored. My Sony is also really old, like 8 or 10 years. One of the first OLEDs. Well, mine's not an OLED, but it's pretty durable. I remember joking with my wife. I bought it right before the Super Bowl when the Packers beat the Steelers, right? And I'm like, okay. So every year we're buying a new TV. It means the Packers win the Super Bowl. Maybe I need to buy a TV this year, right? Since they're in the playoffs. We'll have to bring that up with her as a topic of conversation next time she's got a few drinks in her. Bought an 8K 75-inch last year. That's huge. That's a massive TV. Ash ZL on the pass. Yeah, I want to see him come and swarm that. I mean, there's a point where a TV is just too big for the room it's in, right? And I think a 50-inch is perfect for our basement. I think the 42-inch is perfect for the upstairs. And I am not allowed to have a TV in the bedroom. I wish, Kojo. I wish. I don't think we're getting to the Super Bowl. I am very happy that they made the playoffs. I'm extremely happy that we beat the Bears twice. But this is valuable playoff experience for the youngest team in the league. That's what impresses me the most. All those years Aaron Rodgers was crying, I need more weapons. I need more weapons. And then Jordan Love comes in and does it with an offensive line that has been rotated in and out all year. Bakhtiari has not been in the lineup all year, except for a few games. Christian Watson, arguably their best wide receiver, has been in and out. Aaron Jones has been in and out. And you've got all first and second year wide receivers and tight ends. And Jordan Love comes in and takes them to the playoffs. So you just wonder. You can always, there is such a thing as too big. There is such a thing as too big. Ask a lot of the women out there. There is such a thing. I didn't expect the Packers to win 6 games this year. The whole season, I just kept telling everyone, hey, I don't care what happens, as long as these guys keep showing improvement, and as long as we beat the Bears twice. Because I'm old school, right? I lived through the 70s, I lived through the 80s, and I prayed. I prayed every single Sunday that I would just see them win the Super Bowl one time before I died. I've seen it twice. So, my idea of a good season is you beat the Bears twice. That's all I want every year out of the Packers. And if they do more than that, fantastic. I'm overjoyed. Do I still get excited each and every game, or do I still yell at the TV each and every game when there's a boneheaded play? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, as long as we beat the Bears twice, and my Bears, the friends that I have that are Bears fans cannot talk shit to me, I'm okay with that. Those women are lying. They're just saying that to make me feel better, huh, Aloys? I did see a meme on Facebook indicating that part ownership of the Bears has been transferred from Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love. Don't you dare post that picture again, Mad Mania. Please. That was some serious emotional damage from that first picture you posted. I don't know how you drink out of that coffee mug, tea mug, coffee mug, whatever you call it over there. Did I miss the double rally, or is there still one going on? See, you put ZL behind Ash, and they stopped swarming, didn't they? And you're still hitting some of them with that AoE. Yeah, he's not standing in that corner anymore. What's going on, Hubs? We got reports for several of the early rallies. Let's see if this is a good one here. Yeah, it's a KvK one. Another KvK. We got some of, I think these early rallies, I think they were just testing who to pair Ash with. Henry Ash looks strong. Oh, they're coming through the path. Look at all those AoE numbers. Oh, but the rally died. Oh, keep the rally full. See, our last KvK, I did a Henry ZL rally. I must have filled that 26, 27 separate times with my farm. You know, just recalling the one march that was in there when it got low and refreshing with another. And I know there were others doing the same thing. That was a fun rally. In the Touchdown Club, Alloys, on my Discord, Mad Mania posted a picture of a coffee mug that he got for Christmas. You don't want to see it, though. Trust me. Don't go look at it. You do not want to see it. Oh, man. Do block him now. Block him now, Alloys. Ooh. Ooh, and I see, because this is fairly even. I mean, you got a 600,000 difference here in deads, but it's all that fucking AoE. Look at that shit. Look at that. And if they could have kept that rally full while it was getting swarmed, that's even more. It'll be worth the wait. Do not. Oh my God. I'm seriously starting to question your place in 1029 here in Mad Mania. So let's bring up Google. Psychiatrist in London. You are in London, right? We're 11 likes away from 100, guys. Leave Mad Mania alone. Did you see you saw the coffee mug picture he posted, right, Hubs? And he drinks out of that. I don't mind him having a picture of me on his coffee mug. Oh. I'm sure we got a sound for that somewhere.
You're an inspiration for birth control.
There you go. And no cream needed in that tea. Oh, Flavius and Garrison, now's the time. Now's the time. He's probably refreshing his Gorgo. No, that mug will not be put on YouTube. It is not appropriate for YouTube. It is not appropriate for YouTube. That was a couple weeks ago that he posted the pic, Dracul, so you got to scroll back a long ways. I'm not going to delete the one that's in there, but yeah, if I see that again, I will have permanent damage to my eyesight. Forcing a 5-year-old to stop trying to stay awake. I'm telling you, they're drugs for that, Hubs. They're drugs for that. Well, if y'all remember the Touchdown Club, it looks like Mad Mania just replied to it, so you gotta hit the click to see attachment, and it'll take you up there. I would not recommend it. Do so at your own risk. Ugh. Barb chaining. I try to use half my APM Marauders, and then the other half I save for KvK. I don't blow all my APM Marauders because I do not want to chain for 50 frickin' days. Don't have Discord and YouTube. A good choice. Good choice, Thunder. They're slowly pushing these guys away from the pass. If all these troops had just come out, they'd be able to wipe them. You should be, always. You gotta link your YouTube and your Discord, but you should be. Oh, that's right. Tides of War, you get some healing benefit from hitting barbarians, huh? One of you guys gonna have to go through and post some tips in the KvK section about Tides of War for everybody, because, man, there's too much shit to read. There's all kinds of weird stuff about building alliance forts in 50 minutes, and just too much to absorb. I'm a simple man, which is probably why I like Heroic Anthem. Well, there's a reason you don't have AP, Yafi. It's because you don't run forts enough. Swarm everything, done. I like that. I like that rule. Do we have a schedule for it yet, Hubs? Like, I know Mavic could always pull a schedule and we just plug dates and times in and it calculates everything for us. Anyone in 1093 have a nice spreadsheet with all the dates and times that it auto-calculates? You say that every KvK Mad Mania that you're pushing top 20. Yeah, because Solaris said that she would take care of, posting dates and times for all the pass openings and holy sites and that type of thing. So if we can get her a copy, that would be outstanding. I warned you, Reaper of Doom. But you don't listen. Don't listen to Lambo. Nope. I warned you. Okay, that should have opened somewhere. Oh, it downloaded it. Okay. Thanks, Hubs. I do not know if Solaris can use Excel spreadsheets, though. We might need to convert that to a Google Sheet. Always low on... Yeah, you got like 3,000. So here's where I sit. I used all but 150 goldies on Ash. Because we should be getting 90 in the next MGE and potentially 60 in the next. And that's 150, right? So 150 Ash is done. I saved 150 just in case I have to max before we get through 3 MGEs. 2 more MGEs. And then Herman, I dropped everything except those other 150 into Herman. So we got 5523. We still got a ways to go on Herman. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I can't take another first in a gold head event for, I think it's 1 or 2 more events. There's never enough. Never enough. Yeah, Alloy's sitting on 4K. If Cat or Mavic ever come back to play this game, I think they were each sitting on over 2,000 Lost Kingdom Clear the Fog maps. that without fog they can turn into like what? They're all 5-minute speed ups now or something. November, December, January, February. So what? I'm looking at February 7th. It can't be right. Well, that's like 1, 2. Okay, so that's 3 more gold head events away, roughly. Alloys is a cracking, man. He's been in 1365 and now 2605. And before that, 1916. No Mountain Warfare? Okay, I'll bump you down on the MGE list for Gorgo then. Could always sell a kidney. You can donate plasma every 2 weeks? Mad, maybe if your ex-girlfriend didn't take you to the Pandora store, you'd be able to buy that Mountain Warfare. Thunder says, good, move me up. Right now, Thunder, I have you in 4th. But, I mean, we'll see. I'm still waiting for responses from a few people yet. Jeez, man, you're all about sending a picture of your coffee cup in DMs now. You gotta specify when you send those DMs that it's not a selfie. Purple's slowly getting pushed back here. I mean, I'll be honest, guy. I absolutely hate garrisoning. I hate it. I hate it. I feel so useless with one of my marches sitting in a garrison. It's not even funny. I don't even know, Yaffy. Oh, there's a Pirius. And Lucci. I'm thinking about using that March myself in KvK. Instead of Scipio Lucci, using that Greek guy and Lucci. Alright, time to start rallying flags now, blue team. You can do it, Yaffy. Just, go and hang out downtown Paris for a little bit. Find some sugar mama at the Eiffel Tower. Some tourist. Right? You can do it. What's that David Lee Roth song? I'm just a gigolo. All those sugar mamas go to Paris looking for that romance, Yaffy, and you've got the French bread. You just gotta find them. Get some tips from Mad Mania on how to sweet talk the ladies. Or sugar daddy if that's what you're into. Yep. Thank you, Thunder. Yep. Agreed. Yep. There's always the one, hey baby, you want to play carnival? And I say, carnival, what's that? You say, well, you sit on my face, I guess your weight. That got me slapped a bunch of times though. I don't bat well in that field. Hey, what's going on, Ape? I heard your KvK is over now. And the one we are watching, I will blow it up here a second. We are watching the wind camp and the water camp go at it at a past 7. So that's 2098, 2973 against 1446 and 2302. Somebody last night on Appo's stream was asking him if he was homosexual. Again and again and again. So Appo's got a secret admirer out there somewhere. Oh, there's a naked rally on the pass. That's going to die super quick. Tariq Pakal, though, so they're not going to swarm it. You know, his profile pic, right? It really does look like he's wearing lipstick. It really does. I love asking him about his lipstick color. He's gonna change that profile picture one of these days and remove the filters. All right, let's see some rallies now on these flags, guys. Just over 2 hours since the pass opened, and this is the first time that one side is really, I mean, they don't control the field, but really established more of a presence outside of right by the pass. They have thrown a couple of flag rallies up here and there, but nothing when they've had more of a field presence like they do now. So, you know, I think if they can start rallying these flags, and it looks like there's a scout coming maybe here. If they can start rallying these flags, it's going to kind of divide the purple forces into separate areas and force them to then actually defend the flags, rather than just all this open field fighting. And they may catch them off guard at some point. But the next 2 to 3 to 4 hours is where, you know, some of the more casual players who generally slow heal their hospitals are, you know, starting to log off. Couldn't link YouTube and Discord. Dracul, do you have the picture of Chewbacca? Is that you? When I'm streaming, it doesn't give me full names on Discord. It goes into streamer mode. No, I don't remember there being a setting for YouTube. Yes, you are the Chewbacca guy. That's weird. It won't let me, won't let me add you as a member manually. I'll take a look at it later. Otherwise, Mad Mania, I'm sure, will be more than happy to message you that pic. Just keep in mind, it's not a selfie. Keeping the rip, no. No, I think I just have settings set up to where it only recognizes that YouTube link for the Touchdown Club. Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't want to see it. Oh, there, that flag's under attack now. We want to see something burn before we call it a stream, right? Back in 1 minute, I gotta stir the sauce. Okay, sauce is tasting good. A few more crushed red peppers and it'll be perfect. Ooh, what new Lego set did you get? Why don't we take a look at this other pass, see how they're doing up on top, see if there's anything burning up here. Looks like it's a stalemate at the pass, still up on top. It's getting a lot of AFK troops. Rivendell from, oh my goodness, that does sound like a monstrous. That's huge. That's crazy big. I mean, these were the Lego sets that I had when I was a kid, right? Where is it? I must have had every single one of these Lego Space Force sets. And those, I'm sure, now are worth some serious cash. Every single one of these I remember having. Yeah. And, you know, my mom sold them all at a garage sale. It's like all my G.I. Joe stuff going garage sale. You know, the thing with the Lego sets, though, right? You keep the boxes because you keep the pieces in the box. You know, the G.I. Joes, all the boxes got thrown away. But I had some of the G.I. Joes where you had to mail in so many UPCs to get a Cobra Special Edition Cobra Commander. Big, big, big money. What's up, Shocky? Where are we at now for likes? Have you guys helped me hit 100 yet? Where are we at? 97. 3 away. 3 away from our goal that I thought 2 hours ago was not going to be attainable. You guys are awesome. It's almost as traumatic as the mug. Yeah, exactly. Even the stuff my kids had, right? It's all collectible now. You know, all the Ninja Turtle stuff, all the Transformer, Thomas the Tank Engine, Polly Pocket. You have all that stuff, the old first edition sets, mint in box, man. Those kids that played with those things are out of college. They're getting jobs. They want to recapture their childhood. Sent me the map from the 2377 KvK. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Let me just save the image to my maps folder. Time to push the flags, at least on the bottom. Image. Good, I've got so many damn maps in here now. So this is Shocky's KvK, right? 2377. Who's paired with? Oh, okay, down here. 2377. And 1606. So kitty corner. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Looks good. You'll have to let me know when pass openings and such are so that we can possibly set up some streams for you there. Pre-KvK, Mr. Hope and Wild Lion, of course. First and second. I'm glad those two are working out for your kingdom. I had some reservations initially, but I'm glad they're working out for your kingdom. You got, oh wow, TV and a PS5. That's crazy. January 18th or 19th. All right, you'll have to remind me, because I'm old. I forget this shit. And hopefully it's well, it'll be at least a week before our KvK pass is open, so we should be able to stream some. Yeah, they got the field down here on the bottom for the most part. I mean, Want to see some flag rallies, people? Yeah, you don't have to hit the like button twice. Just hit it once, and I'll be happy. Thank you, Shocky. Appreciate that. See, I knew there was going to be some smartass that came back and said they hit it twice. I just knew it. In any case, 90, 97, 98, that is very close to 100. You guys are awesome. Yeah, 100 likes or Mad Mania will send you a picture of his coffee mug in a DM. That's a very good threat. I'll have to use that next time. Flag, 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 rally, rally, rally. Come on, people. Let's go. That's it. Different Gmails, that'll do it. Nice. I wish you all the success in this KvK as well. 8 win streak, is that what I'm reading here? That's freaking sexy, man. Uno más, like, por favor. Uno más. One more. One more. I haven't run an ad all stream. That should get me at least one more like, right? I don't know if YouTube's inserted them. They're not supposed to. So I have it set to manual. But I haven't run an ad all stream. There we go. There's 100. Thank you, everybody. I'm in a very good mood today. So here's 5 gifted memberships. Bada boom, bada bing. Who gets them? Oh, Yaffy put his alts in there. Shocky, Brad, Med, It's Clutch, and Screaming Weasel. Welcome to the Touchdown Club. If you're not on my Discord already, you can link to the Discord with your YouTube account, and you have access to the Touchdown Club. You also have access to many of these killer emojis, such as Archer Gang, Infantry Simp, Swarm, STFU, so on and so forth. Of course, the first one Shocky uses is feet pics. Of course. I keep saying I'm going to get rid of that one, but yeah. What's up, Paul? Good to see Hall Gaming in the chat as well. I have many farms also on YouTube. I have Archer and Caval. Oh, good lord. But you never use those farms, so... Yeah. Caramba. This ad is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken. Thank you, Stitch. When does what is it, 1606 you're in now, or 1616, or when do you guys go into KvK? You'll have to shoot me some times on Discord so we can spectate those as well.
Eat more chicken.
It sounds better when she says it with the British accent than when I read it out. But yeah, thank you, Stitch. Appreciate you. Enter Lost Kingdom today at reset. Nice. So you're about a week ahead of us. Maybe 2 weeks ahead of us, right? What, you guys aren't in the same KvK, are you? Nope. Oh, this flag, come on. This flag is going to go down. You got Jan Ziska in there. Swarm that shit. Swarm that shit. Keep the rally full. Swarm that shit. Come on, do it. You know you want to. And then matchmaking, getting into KvK, and then all the pre-KvK bullshit. Yeah. Come on, you know you want to swarm it. Just do it. We've only really only that one Nile KvK was really a farming KvK, and we didn't want it to be a farming KvK. Shoot, I think I came out of that KvK with more resources and speed ups than I went into that KvK with, because the dudes wouldn't fight us. And it was like a big middle finger to them to get the star at the end anyway. Oh, they're keeping the flag. They're filling the flag faster than you're keeping that rally full. It's time to swarm. Time to swarm. Oh, the white numbers on that rally just look atrocious, though. That's going to be a bad report for that rally. They must have switched the garrison out, because I could have swore Gorgo was in there before. Why would they rally cavalry with archers? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but here they go. Here they go. Here they go. Thank you. Thank you. Drop a like or get mugged. Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. You can get Mad Mania mugged. The fruit, what, 2 hours? 2 hours, 46 minutes in, first swarm.
Drop a like or get mugged.
Oh, XY, garrison captain now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We got to do a nuked here. It's on fire. We got to do a nuked. Plug your ears. Mad Mania, don't fall off the ladder. Here we go. There we go. Very, very nice. Swarm everything. There are lots of upcoming streams. Only Farmer's got a stream later. Plotto's got a stream later. Appo's got a stream later. Dirty Dan's got a stream later. Grey Worm is streaming later. That's why I started losing viewers. Chisgul is doing an Archer stream right now. But he falls off the ladder for the first step. I mean, I hope he didn't. I hope he wasn't watching my stream when he damn near cut his fingers off with the table saw. Oh, what are we sending here, guy? Margaret spotted. Archer tower going up. Lambo stream greater than Cheesy Pants stream. I'm glad you think that way. Unfortunately, probably 98% of the Rise of Kingdoms community doesn't, but it's all good. It's all good. To each his own. You know, it's like a train wreck, right? It's hard to take your eyes off of that archer tower. Did they remove ranged points from the game? I forget. How do I tell? Where is that? Oh, nope, range points. I'm still at 0. Let's see what this guy's at. He's hitting. I don't understand then how that works. Farmers, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's what I was going to do, right? Only farmer. Apple. Plato. Dirty Dan. I think I still have a Dirty Dan command. We'll see. Guess not. Yeah, those guys all have streams set up for later. I guess they're going into the Lost Kingdom map. Probably around reset. So we'll be watching those later this evening. For sure. I want to see him burn this flag too. Jake, yep, Jake, thank you. Commands, custom. Oh, it's just dirty. It's not Dirty Dan, it's just dirty. So those are some of my favorite content creators right there. If you're not already subscribed to them, hey, head on over there. Give them a quick subscription. Several of them have live streams later this evening. So you have a wide selection to choose from later this evening. Well, this evening for me, it might be this morning for some of you. Portugal? What's that? It just there's a lot of people who watch Chisgo, right? And there are times that his chat just triggers me. You know, there are a lot of newer players that watch him. And that's not a bad thing, right? Because you're getting newer players involved in the game, watching creators with the content, keeping them involved, giving them information. But some of the questions they ask just make me scratch my head. There's the rally on the flag. Okay, nice. And I mean, you know, people ask me questions all the time, and I will be the first one to say, I don't know everything. You know, do your research. I can give you an opinion, but just because you got one content creator saying, use this pair, use that pair, this is meta, that's meta, these are S tier, these are D tier, do your own research. What works for one person might not work for you, you know? So watch a handful of people. Ask for advice from multiple people. Don't just take what somebody says as it's written in stone. You know, and too many times I've had people, oh, that's not what Chisgel says to do. That's not what Chisgel says to do. That's not how Chisgel fights. Everybody does things differently. What's right for him, it might not be right for me, might not be right for another player. You know, so it just... some of his fanboys trigger me more than he does. That rally is a Ash. And let's it's going to take him a minute to swarm. Okay, no more reports as of yet. No, I mean, he's rated me before, and I get it, right? A lot of the content I do is not for people under 18. He's got the family-friendly content, you know. So for him to raid somebody who does not necessarily always have family-friendly content, or who rips the company that pays him a new one from time to time, I get it, and it's okay. It's fine. You know, I'm not looking for any gifts, anything free, right? I put my own work in. But yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason I like watching the smaller content creators as well, Captain, is because it's much easier to interact with them. You know, I don't get me wrong, I'd love to have 100,000 subscribers, but at the same time, when I can't interact with you guys and read the chats, and I don't know that I'd enjoy this as much myself anyway. No, I cannot. Regardless of if I have this tagged for not for children, I cannot show the mug on stream. And I did not hit the button. We're not going to nuke it, but we are going to do the confetti and the clap for the burning of that flag. I mean, you do things differently on YouTube when it's a hobby and when it's a full-time job, right? And that's just the nature of the beast. When you have a family to support, when you have bills to pay, insurance to buy, diapers to put your kids in, and this is your full-time job, you're going to do things a lot different than other people do. And that's not to say it's bad or good or right or wrong. It's just people are different. You know, it's kind of a microcosm of life. Waiting for the 10K subs. Yep, 10K will do a face reveal. We're slowly getting there. 2.48K now. Picked up a few new subs this stream. Always happy to see that. And you know, when people ask me commander advice, it's very hard for me to relate to F2P player as well. You know, but I'll specify that every single time. You know, people ask me all the time, oh, can I use this commander at 5155 or 5115? I don't freaking know. I generally do not use commanders unless they are expertise. I mean, you all know the easy ones, right? William 5511, Saladin 5551. I used Tommy for a long while at what was it? 5155. I got lucky with her, right? But outside of that, I couldn't tell you. Hey, Jake, what's going on? We just put a link to your chat or to your YouTube in here earlier, but we'll drop it again since you're here. Nah, it's always fun to watch Jake. He gets so freaking excited when somebody raids him. It's man, it's borderline crazy. Borderline crazy. What? Paid to lick what? What? Oh, PT. Oh, paid to lose? Yeah, we're going to miss you this KvK Stitch for sure, but I hope you're going to have fun in that kingdom and hopefully come back to us after a KvK. Bring Callow with you. But as long as you're having fun, my friend, that's what's most important. Jake, you got a stream up right now? If you do, I don't see it. Good Lord, all of a sudden the volume turns on again. This guy likes his archer towers, doesn't he? Well, fire it up, dude. I want to raid somebody. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my stomach grumbling. Oh no, Fortnite. No, no Fortnite. Please, no Fortnite. Hey, he's a better singer than I am. He is definitely a better singer than I am. Double Baconator, no cheese though, right, Stitch? No cheese? Because they don't have cheese in Wisconsin. Yeah, people play Fortnite with you. There's a flag up here too, right? I have not played Lego Fortnite. Do we want to see if Apple will do Fall Guys Friday again this week? Anyone down for that? Fortnite Friday? No, sir. No, sir. If Jake could turn off his aimbot, we could do some Call of Duty. Alright, we'll see what we can set up with Apple. Maybe around Reset Friday again. Calling sick, Yaffy. Be prepared, Mad, because Alloys is going to school us all again. I'm just interested to see who we get in KvK, right? Oh, there's a rally on the fort. Jake, we're signed up for Tides of War. Another day or so until matchmaking. Should be fun. Which are Jake's farms? He migrated out with his Phantom Alpha account. Oh, Stitch, I don't know that Hub zeroes shit, right? When there's a high power player to be zeroed, it's always like, oh, here you go, Lambo, I gotta go. We'll see you in a few hours when you do the dirty work. You know, if it's a 5 million power player, yeah, Hubs will do that. But you know, the 100 million plus power players, it's oh, here are the coordinates. You guys can take care of it. I got to do something with my wife. I'm just fucking with you, Hubsy. Don't get your panties in a bunch now. It's only happened twice. The 100 million power players scare me. Well, your commanders would be in a much better place if you didn't take two years off. But we'll get you there eventually. I just know when these guys want to come to Oshkosh again, if that ever happens, no, You know, I mean, what? Resurgence, Mavic, Cat, MF, Stitch. They all come to Oshkosh, eat my food, drink my beer, and then leave the kingdom. You know? It's like it was the farewell tour. Hey, let's go say goodbye to Lambo. Right? It's like, well, what the hell did I do? I treated you all right when I was here, when y'all were here. All right, we might get another nuke off. Yep, here comes the nuke. Plug your ears. All right, we got to see some nice pass rallies. We went through several different reports. We saw a fort burn. We saw 2 flags burn now. Jake is firing up a stream. He says anyway. I don't see it up here yet. Jake the dog. Games. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let me refresh my YouTube studio. Okay, Jake's messing with me. Booting up now. Head to okay. Okay. Okay, alright. We'll try this again. Oh, it looks like Jake is playing a new game today. High on Life. Sounds interesting. Is he a wheat farmer? We will soon see. We will soon see. Alright, that is saved. But we're calling it a day, guys. I'll be on later to watch Apo and these other guys stream their KvK. They're going into Lost Kingdom. For now, we're going to get you over to Jake. Hey, if you don't like the game he's playing, that's totally fine. At least head over there, give the man a thumbs up, and say hello before you jump off or before you go watch someone else. This might be a cool game he's playing. You never know. And Jake is always happy-go-lucky. He likes to have fun. Thanks, everyone, for jumping in today. Thank you for the 100+ likes, hitting our goal. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the good conversation. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night, afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Take care.